Alright, welcome to SideboardMTG. My name's Eric, and tonight we've got some Boros GPG for you guys. This is going to be a really fun deck, and possibly one of my last times to be running old Combustible Gearhulk. I know some of you really like Combustible Gearhulk. Had to make him the artwork here. Man, I'm going to hate to see this card go. My record with it, in case anyone's ever wondering, I did hit 3 7-drops one time for an instant 21 points of damage. Done it once, and I have played this card a lot in some pretty big decks. Either way, though, hope you guys like tonight's show. It is a deck by our very own For the Horde. If you do, give it that thumbs up. Let him know you love it. And, you know, it'll help other people get a chance to see it. Maybe they'll love it too. I do think that the Boros decks are going to get a lot of love here really soon. So stick around. We've got some other Boros decks coming up. If you do like Boros, there's a tokens deck that is just got to be played. So hit that subscribe button if you want to make sure you're around when I play that. And let's take a look at Boros GPG. Boros. What's up, guys? You've killed people 5 times with approach. Really? That's it? You must not play approach much. Like that's like if you play blue-white approach, that's like one night of magic, right? Or are you talking about in this particular deck? Because the deck does have some approaches the second sons in the sideboard. You can cast the first one on turn 5. Oh my goodness. Right? We'll explain that as we go through the deck tech here. For the Horde's got a pretty cool deck for us. It is a red-white deck here with the Clifftop Retreats and the Inspiring Vantages. He does have some Hostile Deserts because you're going to be using Tormenting Voice, Cathartic Reunion, and Pirate's Pillage to throw some cards away, and some of those may be lands. The deck does run 24 lands, and you know you've got a even split here with 6 mountains and 6 plains, and then everything else just kind of fits into place. We're wanting to turn 4 refurbish, and we don't really care if that's on a GPG or not. If it is on God-Pharaoh's Gift, then great, but we really want to turn for that refurbish, and you know, later copies of refurbish could just be thrown at Meteor Golems to remove to fairies, or Cataclysmic Gearhulks to remove a bunch of stuff. All kinds of things. We've got some great flyers in the deck. Angel of Invention, no GPG deck that had white in it would be worth its weight if it didn't have at least a few copies of Angel Invention. This one, however, has got some removal as well in Glorybringer. Now, you know what? A GPG Glorybringer is still a Glorybringer. The big difference there is it will no longer be a dragon, and it can be killed by another Glorybringer, but it'll still be a 4/4 with flying and haste, and when you exert it, it will still do 4 points of damage to your opponent's creature. Now, Combustible Gearhulk, oh, there's a special place in my heart for this card. There is a very special place in my heart for this card. I love the card, and when you've got some big 7-drops like God-Pharaoh's Gift, Meteor Golem, and heaven forbid that 8-mana Zatalpa, which is just absolutely crazy if you get to bring that back with your Combustible Gearhulk. It has got 8 power. It's going to be a 4/4 or 8 toughness. It's going to be a 4/4 if we bring it back, so that doesn't matter, but it's still going to have flying, double strike, vigilance, trample, and indestructible. Do remember that all you have to do is assign death to your opponent's creature. So if you are double strike and trample and they block, and they've got a 4/4, you kill that on first strike, normal strike will go off and you will still get that. So double strike and trample is actually really cool. If you had some way of giving it touch, which would just be broken, you would be able to kill it with 1 point on first strike, let the rest trample over. Oh, it'd be so good. Oh, it'd be so good. You could block. You could just destroy so many things with this. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about what's going to keep you alive here. You've got some silly ways to help you know, hold things off. We've got settle the wreckage for, you know, if they're brave enough to swing into our army, then we'll settle them. And then of course, you know, Cataclysmic Gearhulk itself can wipe the board in a way. I mean, you're normally going to be left with a better creature, and then that's pretty much the main deck, guys. We're just going to, you know, try to build our graveyard with, you know, really fast red cards, bring that back as quickly as possible, make sure that we're hitting our land drops, because heaven forbid we get to the point where we're hard casting these and bringing them back from the graveyard. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I do want to point out one other thing. It's not a true interaction, but you're going to be interacting with your opponent in one aspect. If you have a GPG on the battlefield and you flip down a Combustible Gearhulk, what would you do? Would you give your, like, let's say there were no creatures in the graveyard. You main phase a Combustible Gearhulk. Do they let you put the next 3 cards in the graveyard so that you can GPG? Or do they just take the damage off of it? Whoa! Headache, right? So there's some really cool interactions there. Now, in the sideboard, you know, we've got good ways to slow our opponent down here with Authority of the Consuls. We have ways to deal with opposing GPGs, or, you know, God-Pharaoh's gift, or not God-Pharaoh's gift, but Torrential Gearhulks, things of that nature. There are a lot of, you know, problematic artifacts that are getting play right now. Aetherflux Reservoir, things of that nature. And we've got ways to deal with those with our Abrade. So now Shieldmare here, just an extra little way to gain some life. A lot of times you'll see people you know, run the Sunscourge Champion. I actually like Sunscourge Champion better than this, but this is going to be a great you know, a great card to kind of replace that effect of Sunscourge Champion. Personally, the reason I like Sunscourge Champion is because you can discard a card to be able to bring it back from the graveyard for 4 mana. So sometimes that discard is very, very relevant. And then, you know, if you do that, then, you know, that's great. You're going to net a total of 6 life off of this one, and you're going to net a total of 6 life off of the other. Shieldmare not being able to be blocked by red creatures may be like the greatest part of this card. So if you want to run this over Sunscourge Champion, you're basically just saying, okay, do I want to get through those red creatures, which is the #1 reason you're going to bring either of the cards in for, or do I want to have that ability to discard, you know, an extra card to the graveyard if I want to? And I think that the ability to discard an extra card to the graveyard could possibly be just a win more aspect, although you're not going to gain that extra 3 points of life if you don't have a GPG. So either one of these, before they're really, really going to be amazing, you're going to need your combo off. Or your GPG on the battlefield. So you know, it's one or the other. You pick. Now, Sweltering Suns here, man, great card. And then of course, Cast Out. I mean, Cast Out. We're going to be losing Cast Out. That's an instant speed enchantment base removal that does not care about its target. That's gone. That is gone. I mean, we're getting the Convoke one that they might be able to cast really quick, but if they cast a Convoke, you know, they're tapping down like, you know, 2 or 3 dudes, so that might be saving us anyway. Let's fix this camera. There we go. This way, I like my face was just, you know, we can't be just having the mustache laying on top, can we? Right, anyway, Cast Out's absolutely terrific. Gideon's Intervention. I don't know if they got it fixed where, you know, online, if you cast the second one, the first one gets canceled out. I don't know if that ever got fixed or not. I don't know. And then the last card in the sideboard here, guys. They're thinking that you're going for GPG and you slip in a couple of Approach of the Second Sons. Ooh, it could be over. Have you all read Boneyard Parlay? Yes, I have. I've actually tried to build around Boneyard Parlay a few times, and I would really love to make Boneyard Parlay work. I am still working on my Sultai Reanimator deck, and at one point I had Boneyard Parlay in that. I don't think that I currently do have Boneyard Parlay in the deck. I think I've tried to take most of the jank out of it. Yeah, I took most of the jank out, so. The deck looks really solid, but it seems to just get outclassed by everything. Somehow it just gets beat by like everything. I really like this deck, but I can't seem to get it to win. Even though the deck seems to be really solid, mana base comes in, it just seems like every time I play it, the opponent just has all the answers. So we'll play it. We'll play it soon. We'll play it soon. But tonight we're playing Boros GPG. All right. So before we jump into this, we're gonna get some shout outs here to the fam, all the people here in our community. If you're new to the community and you don't know like what SideboardMTG is, doesn't matter what I originally wanted it to be. It has become kind of like an online LGS where you've got we're not really selling cards unless you're buying through manatraders or renting through manatraders. So think of that. You know, we're an online LGS and you can just come up and borrow the cards, right? Weird. But the community is just a bunch of people that like to talk about Magic, brew. They like to, you know, we play everybody's decks. You know, you jump in the community, there's a chance we'll play yours. But yeah, if you haven't joined yet, hit that subscribe button. Consider that. A lot of really cool people here. Speaking of which, Poopy Fatty, what's up, sir? We're just going to start out with you. For the Horde, our deck builder and one of our moderators, Dragon Lord. I did not get a chance to look at your Goblin's deck yet, so you and Jizza have to let me be there for a minute. Rocker CCR, what's up, buddy? Ready with the graveyard hate? What? Ready with the graveyard hate? Did I read that right? Did I? Chat's moving so fast, I can't keep up. Justin, how you doing, buddy? K-Dog, what's up, sir? Kenneth, Dragon Lord, or James, slipping in on me. Welcome home, James. I know you had to do some traveling lately, so you haven't been able to come visit us as much. MTG card collector. You collect these things? That's cool. That's cool. I probably missed some people. I'm kind of being in a hurry. Justin Clay, what's up? You're knocking this inventory out and going home to watch on the big screen. Big screen. Well, sweet, dude. We're going to have some fun. We are going to have some fun. Kinder, another one. Yeah, you guys are going to see a lot of me here in the near future. So, Sean, man, everybody's going to like spoilers and stuff like that. That was my worst. Like when I was like consuming more content than I was making, which I'm probably still consuming more content than I'm making. That was the thing that always killed me was spoiler season. Like you couldn't get a game, man. Like nobody played a game. Everybody's like, oh, did you check out this spoiler? You know, and everybody's getting ready for that. But you still got like a month. Like we're talking 4 good F&Ms to crush some people in the face right now. So yeah. Spoiler season just gets really, really boring for me. Okay, I seen him. All right. Ooh, Yukon. No, he's covering the same spoilers the other dude covered. Oh, well, I could just pull up MTG spoiler, read them all, and you know, I mean, I like talking about them, and I will do that from time to time. But I like to wait towards the end and then like cover all the colors at once or something like that. Cover some of the bigger ones. Guys, we can't keep this. We cannot keep this. Had a good way, like if we had 2 lands and a cathartic reunion, oh my goodness, I'd be all over this. But I can't keep this. Hey, this tormenting voice better be good. We'll see. I think we can keep this. Another land would be. I'm gonna put that on top. I want it in the graveyard. We'll just play this beautiful mountain. This is probably one of my favorite mountains I have ever seen. I don't know why, but yeah, I do. It reminds me of BRD in World of Warcraft. I spent so much time in BRD. It was ridiculous. Back when it was like 10 and 15 man. Let's throw away Meteor Golem. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then we'll Pirates Pillage, dig for some more. Then Pirates Pillage, dig for some more. Or actually, we'll Pirates Pillage on 4 and just play Combustible Gearhulk. We can field a Ruin Pass. I'm actually end of turn going to pop his land. Ooh, I'm popping the white one. This is gonna throw lands in the graveyard. Yeah, we could probably save that for search for Azcanta or something like that, but we've already got another one, and this at least allows us to do something with our mana. Alright, so let me read some chat here. You guys are getting ahead of me here. Chris Peltier, what's up, sir? I'm gonna get another white source. I mean, we probably just let him be able to disallow us, but, you know. Get 2 for 1 here. I'm going to play the... I'm going to get rid of the Tormenting Voice. I mean, if he wants to counter it. He did not... Could a Cathartic Reunion here. So, we're kind of hoping he'll play something. He didn't go get white, though. I mean, he did not go get white. Oh, Gift of Paradise. Alright, so it's Turbo Fog. Turbo Fog. Alright, so that kind of means we're free to just go ham. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we're just gonna cast Combustible Gearhulk here. Looks like approach from the sideboard is going to be good. Yeah, I think so. I definitely think so. I also need to play quickly. I need to conserve my deck we're playing against. We're going to give him an option here. Combust is ours. Beat the evil for all of us. Well, he only took 5 points of damage there. He did get rid of a Settle, which we did not want to draw, but he did get rid of a Refurbish, which we did want to draw because we want to be able to get this Meteor Golem back to Papa Teferi. Can't fog and enter the battlefield trigger. You're right. You are right. I do like playing Turbo Fog. You just can't. I don't recommend playing it online. If you're playing it online, it's hard for me to recommend that. So, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we just do both of these here. We'll Cathartic Reunion first, and then we're more than likely to have one card that we can get rid of. So I need to watch it before I play my land. And just go ahead and Cathartic Reunion, depending on what we draw. If we draw a good card to throw in the graveyard, I'll actually play the Cathartic Reunion and the pitchable card. Yeah. Yeah, I'll play the Cathartic Reunion and the pitchable card, and then from there, we'll just kind of see what we can do. He's going to cycle a Haze of Pollen and take 6 to the face. So that means he gets to seal me away. Oh my goodness. Oh no. No, it'll be better next turn, right? Because he'll have Seal Away. And then if he wants to keep his Gifts of Paradise, he'll have to stop the Cataclysmic Gearhulk. Or he'll have to give me my Combustible back. Right? Because, like, why would you tap out here and take these? I mean, otherwise, I mean, you're just willing to take the hit. But like, I want to just hardcast this. I mean, we're going to do it next turn, but okay, that works. Hardcast it now. Since we have an extra. And this way, we can still hit him for 4 next turn. Now we're going to pick this for our artifact and this for our creature, or vice versa. So he has to pick one of these to get rid of. We're going to select an artifact and a creature. Hit done. Nice dragon. Yeah, yeah. Manatraders will give you some pretty cards sometimes. You don't really have a control over it, but if that's what they have available, that's what you'll get. We definitely cut a little bit of his mana off there. Not a ton, but we cut a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, he's at 6 mana. And now if he wants to seal this away. So is this Tiffery? Tiffery? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's Tiffery. So I assume he fogs here. Alright, so he's got, I mean, he could settle, right? I'm just gonna, I mean, if he's gonna fog, he's gonna fog. This is at least enough pressure to put on the Teferi. So if he's wanting, he's just gonna root snare. Alright. So we're gonna Pirate's Pillage, toss this additional Cataclysmic Gearhulk. Glorybringers not doing us a ton of goodness. Okay, an Angel. Angel of Invention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we can present lethal this turn. We can play Glorybringer and Angel of Invention, swing with everything, and present lethal. Yeah. That is doable. Oh, okay, he's going to float. Alright. Thought he was going to let it resolve. Here we go. Extra turns. You got it, opponent. You got it. Nexus of Fate entered the revealed card zone. He's going for it, ladies and gentlemen. He's going for it. Well, depending on what happens here, he gets down to like 20 cards left in deck and has a way to look through. I guess we should probably say if he can see more than 10 cards per turn, we should probably just go ahead and scoop. Right? So if he gets his search for his Kanta and all of those things online, Nissa, I'm going to go ahead and scoop it up. There's a Nissa. Okay, so he can see 4 cards per turn. It didn't do too well. I mean, it's mainly for my friend. He's wanting to get into streaming a little bit, and we had a few viewers show up, but yeah, it's mainly for him. This is my stream. This is where I'm home. I'll just stick right here. So yeah. Right, Field gets search for his content. You are correct. Nexus of Fate, he's taking another. Although he can destroy our Field of Ruin. I mean, we're just gonna kind of see what happens here. Bounty of the Luxa. Well, that's a thing. You know, I never really played with that card much, but it was a really good card. Alright, Teferi. And untap some lands with Teferi. Is it our turn yet? No? Still not our turn? Okay. Well, that's a thing. Some spice, that's right, some spice. If no counters were removed, yeah, draw a card. Otherwise, add some mana. Alright, opponent. You ran it in a deck, it was fun. Well, we're definitely going to let our opponent play here. He's got his Teferi emblem. He's not really drawing a ton of cards just yet. And like I said, if we untap with everything we currently... Okay, never mind. Never mind. There's a chart, of course. Exile. Yep. All the things. All the things. Should we go for the clock or should we just scoop it up? I mean, we can clock him. I can just keep hitting F6 and just be like, whatever, dude. You still got to kill me. I'm not really fond of that Nissa he's got right there, though. Right? Like, that Nissa changes things. And there's a Karn's Temporal Summoning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uh-oh. Now we can't just kill him. You? The streamer? What? I mean, we can clock it, right? Well, I mean, it's boring to sit here and clock someone. I mean, I guess I could talk to you guys and just spam F6. Right? We can clock him. Clock him. Whatever. We'll clock him. I mean, we've spent 16 minutes here. How do you clock online? You just don't burn your clock up and make him burn his up. He's playing a deck that takes absolutely forever. I mean, every time we play the deck, someone clocks us, so we can try it. The problem here is he's got Nissa, which is a 100% good win con. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If he has an Anticipate in the deck, then he can just deal 20 in one single turn. Requires 10 mana. Supreme Will do it too. I don't think he should have spent that right there. I think he should have set up for this ultimate. So what you do is you use Nissa. You ultimate her right there. Alright, then you Supreme Will. Then you replay Nissa for 8 mana. So you need 11 mana to do it with Supreme Will. Anticipate you can do it with 10. My bad. So I mean he is doing work here. So now if he'll use Teferi to tuck Nissa, yeah. And then he would have been able to draw Nissa and go from there. But we've still made him use most of his clock for this first game. Make him pay for playing the deck. Right? I got you. F6 should be the next emote. It's not a bad idea, actually. That's actually not a bad idea. Just F6. Whatever, opponent. Yeah, I mean, we could play a land. You got us, opponent. Such a clever play. Right, you put her back into the deck. You use Supreme Will to dig down, pick her up, play her instantly, ultimate again. It may require more than that. I don't know. You can. Okay, so you have her at 8 or 7. You ultimate her, and so you're gonna float those 2 mana. So float 2 mana. You'll untap those and ultimate her. Then you'll have you'll need 1 more mana to cast the Supreme Will. And so you negative Teferi, use one other mana and the 2 you have floating to dig down and get Nissa. Then you need 8 mana to play her for 6, instantly ultimate her again. So altogether you either need a Gift of Paradise, well on one, well, Total, you need 11 if you're going to do it with Supreme Will. You can do it for 10 with Anticipate. So, just one of the little small things that I picked up when playing the deck. You know, there's some really cool interactions in the Turbo Fog deck. And honestly, if I had the cards and I was playing in paper, I'd probably play Turbo Fog. It looks like a ton of fun to play in paper. Like, seriously, drawing cards is the greatest thing in the world, and if you can kill somebody by drawing cards, and that's exactly what this deck does. Like, the whole point of the deck is to use every piece of mana you have to thin the deck. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no Duress, no Doomfall. Yeah. It is awesome, awesome, dude. Like, if you've been playing this deck in paper, man, then that's where this deck belongs. Like, my favorite modern deck's KCI, and that deck's great in paper. Like, I would play that deck all the time in paper. No problem. Give it to me. I love it. Let's do it. But, yeah, in the online world, you've got to be quick. It's very easy to make a misstep, bring back the wrong thing, miscount your mana, something like that in this particular deck. And then you get clocked. Not know an interaction like the Nissa one here. Like, why he hasn't already ultimated this Nissa and just swung on us, beyond me. I have no clue why he hasn't done that. If he's just playing, then he's playing with his time. So, I mean, he's got 11 minutes left. So, we'll see. Now, in the paper world, you win game 1. It's just over, right? But online, if they run out of this little clock right up here, out of that, they're gone. Man, this is a great way to start this game out, right? Let's just... Yeah, this is game 1, match 1. Hey, you got us, opponent. About time. You wouldn't want to play Turbo Fog in paper. I think paper is the only place you should play it. I don't think you should be playing Turbo Fog online, just because people do what I just did. We just burned up, like, you know, so much of his clock. We're going to go for the Approach of the Second Sun plan. Still on the God-Pharaoh's gift, but not as hard. And we don't need Settle the Wreckage. I don't think we need Seal Aways. Okay, so let's keep the God-Pharaoh's gift. I want Cast Outs, Gideon's Intervention. What else do we not need? What else? Let's go one less God-Pharaoh's gift. And I want to be able to see all the cards in the world, so we're going to keep the Pirates' Pillages and stuff. We do need to hit hard when we hit, but I don't think Angel of Invention is exactly where we need to be. Actually, an argument to bring in the Sweltering Suns just so that we can cycle some stuff to thin the deck more. If we're on this deck thinning war, but I don't think we need to do that. I actually think we could probably thin our deck quicker than him with all of our Tormenting Voices, Cathartic Reunions, and such. I'm keeping the hand. 100% keeping the hand. We'll just start with Inspiring Vantage. Turn 2, we're just going to start Tormenting Voice, trying to dig for that GPG. Trying to put that bad boy into the graveyard. We do need to dig for it and then still have a way to pitch it. Playing it on curve is just not going to be enough. So I'm going to be keeping as many of these as possible. So we're going to be pitching some lands. Hopefully we get there. There we go. Alright. Next turn, we're going to be Tormenting Voice pitching God-Pharaoh's Gift. Cathartic Reunion would be better because we could, you know, pitch a Glorybringer. Alright, so Clifftop Retreat, Tormenting Voice, pitching God-Pharaoh's Gift. We don't have a creature to bring back. Those are creatures to bring back. We'll actually have to use turn 4 to set up. So we're going to turn 4 Pirates Pillage. Now we're gonna discard Angel. Just even if he counters this, we want to discard the Angel. Yeah, that's fine. The real thing we wanted to do there was actually put that angel in the graveyard, more so than we wanted to draw the cards. We already have what we're looking for. Don't get me wrong. I wanted to draw the cards. All right. Do you get it, opponent? Do you have another counter? He's got another. Ooh. What? Do you have a fog? Hold on now. Like, does this happen? Or do we just get like seal away? Oh, man, this just feels like this doesn't work. Okay, fog, sweet. Made him use a fog before he played a Teferi. That is absolutely terrific. So, yeah, I mean, that's exactly what you want to do. He wants to turn 5, play Teferi, hold up a fog. If we're making him use fogs beforehand, then that's exactly where we want to be. Yeah, I forgot about the vigilance. We don't have a creature to bring back. So, yeah. All right. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Did we not hit him? Did I not swing? Did I not swing? Seems strange. I thought I swung. We don't have other creatures in the graveyard. I know I'm swinging this time. And we're just going to pop that search for Escanta. Alright, so he has to have a fog here. Has to have a fog. Yeah, I apparently I didn't swing there. I'm going to play Glorybringer. Now, if he counters Glorybringer, we bring Glorybringer back. So Root Snare. I almost called Root Snare, but I think that calling Teferi's better. I don't really know how he gets out of the Gideon's intervention if he can't play the Teferi. So, I don't know. Alright. We scoop it up. We go to another game. Yeah! You feel like we're playing football and have a lead in the ball and trying to run out the clock? That's about right. I'm going to take out a Cataclysmic Gearhulk here. We're going to run it back. Can't play White Gearhulk? Yeah, that's why I took out one. But not playing White Gearhulk's not a problem. I mean, Gideon's intervention was where it was at. Maybe we just take out White Gearhulk altogether and bring in Shieldmare. Looks like it's too late though. Yeah, he's already readied up. I guess the fog decks, I mean, you don't really have to play White Gearhulk anyway. I mean, you don't have to add more to the board. It just doesn't matter. I mean, you get a good threat and they can either stop it or they can't. I'll keep this. Yeah. No Scarab God, no Tory. Oh man, that seems bad. Or seems actually really good. Oh, perfect. 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 Yeah, I'm going to hide the Field of Ruin because he doesn't have basics yet. We're going to go Golem and Tormenting Voice. I'm keeping all my lands. I think lands is the most important part of our hand right now. So, Nagate got us. Look at that, 3 for 1. Man, this is why blue card draw and discard's better, guys. Just saying, but it's still a lot of fun. I can't undo because I played land. Oh well. It's not like we're countering anything. Like non-land cards we get to hang on to. And we can start using those to pitch to refurbish. Right? Like, it would be alright. If he plays Teferi or something like that, trying to hold up a fog, we'll Meteor Golem it. I mean, he has to have, like, negate available or something. There we go. White, blue, and then doesn't matter what the others are. Teferi! Teferi! He's back! Don't have negate! Don't have negate! I mean, he's already used a negate. He might not have a negate. Maybe he's just got a fog. Can you negate it? Ooh. And that is why that golem was put in this deck. 100%. That is what that golem's used for. He'll never see it come. Even though it was in the graveyard, he'll never see it coming. Looks like he was ready for it. Maybe you're talking about something else. Here we go. Fog. He fogged us. We've been fogged. Oh, we need to hit a land off the top. I think all non-land we keep holding for this Cathartic Reunion. Unless they just do something as great as killing a Teferi. We can't let him get to this ultimate, though. We definitely have to pressure that. Definitely have to pressure that. I'm going to let him untap something, then I'm going to pop whatever he untaps. We're going to get a land back here. And we're going to put a land in the graveyard to be able to attack with our hostile desert. Because I need to lower Teferi as much as possible. I'll grab some red. We'll grab a red sauce. Gideon's Intervention. That's good. I actually play that. He has to stop it? Maybe? Negate? Okay. I mean, he still has his Root Snare available. I probably would have called the other one not Root Snare, but Haze of Pollen. And, you know, maybe we would have done something, but I would have called Haze of Pollen. Just because we've already seen a Root Snare, and percentage-wise, he's more likely to have a Haze of Pollen. Also, you want to save your Hazes of Pollen for later in case you don't need them. You can use them for cycling. So I would have called Haze of Pollen. Called Haze of Pollen. Now, if he cycled it, that's fine. Gideon's intervention won't stop the cycling. Okay. Alright. Come on, land. Where you at? Nexus of Fate. Alright, here we go. Does our work in Game 1 help us here in Game 2? We're off the approach plan, guys. We will never cast this approach. This is just not going to happen. Yep. The only way to win this is via the clock. Yep. We will not win this another way. He will ultimate that to Fairy, and that'll be that. There's the ultimate. And we'll never get the land to get there, so. So, I'm actually going to burn some of my clock. Like, this is going to be really crappy. Alright, this is going to be really crappy. But I'm going to burn some of my clock so that he just isn't playing things all willy-nilly. So, we're going to turn off auto yields so that we actually start passing priority back and forth. So he isn't just sitting there spamming. Like we can actually burn a little bit more of his time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're not going to get there, so I'm okay with getting rid of them. I mean, yeah, we could have cranked up the hostile desert and tried to get in. Not exactly what we're really worried about. Yeah, that clock, like, he's got to kill us in 4 minutes. So, yeah, we'll see. K-Dog, Boros mid-range is likely to see the light of day. Plus, we have seen a whole lot of the set yet. Like, barely anything. But even without Mentor, soldiers could work as a tribe. Soldiers. I've never really thought about soldiers. Alright, so he's F6ing. He is trying to play fast. He's at 4 minutes. We're at 14. I am not worried about him clocking us, but I am worried about us just not getting anywhere. He does have a ton of triggers to solve and things like that. And these things take time, so we'll see what happens. Like, now he needs to untap a couple lands, draw some cards, do those type of things. Double to Fairy Emblem. That doesn't kill you, though. You're not inspired by what you've seen so far, but you'd love to see some Boros tribal action. So, I think probably the best thing in Boros right now is the Boros Tokens deck. There's a lot of people playing around with the Boros Tokens deck. Like James Cluxton was talking about, he sent me a message tonight talking about the Mardu Tokens deck that's popping up. Oh, you gotta forgive me, guys. I've got heartburn. But the Mardu Tokens deck, that's starting to get a little bit more light. Really cool little deck. Alright, opponent. Boros tokens. What? What? Oh god, he's serious. He put the H before the W. Yeah, Boros token. Heroic reinforcements. Yeah, it very, very interesting deck. James sent me a Mardu list that he said was doing things to him that shouldn't be done to anybody. So that's pretty cool. Maybe he's just gonna, all right, 4 turns here. Just gonna hit you with a Lyra. We will not beat this clock. He can do 4 turns in 2 minutes. Okay, so now what I do is I just pause, right? And I burn up 13 minutes of my time. People do that. Oh my god, I wouldn't dare do that. Yeah. I wouldn't dare do that, but people do that. White land off the top. We'll cycle. Yeah, look at that. Bam. Show him what's what. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Drake? Or Barry Drake? Hey, Drake. I seen somebody saying hey to someone. I wasn't used to someone saying Drake. What's up, Barry? Better Drake. Oh, man. We got fogged. We got fogged. Getting stuff done with that cycle. That's right. Show him. Cycling. Maybe I'll lose internet connection right quick. All right? Taking that chance. This is... Okay, so Horde is the one member of our community that's constantly like, never give up, never surrender, never give up, never surrender. So that's the reason I haven't scooped yet. All right? I am giving you your never give up, never surrender, make him kill me. All right? We could have scooped, but, you know, whatever. Never give up, never surrender. Okay, well, let's see what Coon nope, Sith Lord's gonna play him. Sith Lord's gonna play him. We're gonna go play someone else. Now if we're beat, I may give up and surrender. I don't know. Just watched a lot of Family Guy and WWE. What? Oh my goodness. 13 minutes is a big middle finger. It would have been, wouldn't it? Yeah, well, we still got 13 minutes on our clock. I'm actually going to keep the hand. We don't have a lot of red cards in our current hand, and we can cast Settle. If we come against an aggressive deck, we should be alright. Yeah. 8 in the hole. What? I'd rather have an ace in the hole, but okay. Our opponent, 8 in the hole here. Yeah. You always say you ain't no bit and keep playing. We say I ain't no bit and keep. Oh, okay. I ain't no bitch. I'll take it. Send it. I got you. All right. It took me a minute. I appreciate your censorship. Bruff Lynch hung. What? Broth Lynch. Somebody translate this. What? What did he say? Bruff Lynch hung. Whatever. Alright, we need to Gideon's interventions. We call Tori and the Scarab God, right? Oh, he said Bruff Lynch Hung is a song by E.B. Killa. Apparently there's an E.B. Killa out there. Brother Lynch Hung has a song. E.B.K. Killa. Okay. I'll check that out. GPG, huh? Yeah, playing a little GPG. Maybe we can get some things working here. Alright, so I'm actually still ahead on the clock somehow. I don't know how, but we're beating him by like 8 seconds. Your name reminded me of a song from the 90s. Okay, so this is not what I thought it was. Not even close to what I thought it was. Barry Drake! Putting him at 1. We could have spent 13 minutes in a boss war. Oh no, you didn't! You guys. You're hilarious. Just the way you go about it is hilarious. I'm telling you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, Jizza, what? Where are the events? Oh my goodness, they better be working. Like, if you guys are doing that, let me make sure this stuff's working. Oh, Steam Labs, don't do me this way. Alright, opponent played Tezzeret here. So far, I see black, blue, red, green, and white. 5-color Tezzeret. Tezzeret the Schemer. This is proof right here, guys. Proof that you can have perfect mana. Look at this. Turn 5, he's got all 5 colors. He's got double black, triple white, double blue, double red, single green. Oh man. It's crazy. Here I am. I can't even get 2 color. Couldn't even get 2 color. We're gonna pitch him. Kill that Tezzeret. Right. What is going on? Like, just as... Okay, Stream Boss. Events, alerts. Everything's on. Everything's on. So next turn we can refurbish the Meteor Golem, right? Streamlabs, what is going on? Here I am trying to get Streamlabs up, and I'm still beating the opponent on... Jeez, guys, them fighting words. Oh, you think you feel lucky, punk? Do you? Oh my goodness. You guys. I do appreciate it, guys. You guys are great. But you get an emblem. And we've got to do this now, right? We have to do this. What is going on? Alright. Streamlabs is connected. I don't know why the alerts aren't going off. Alert box. Alert box work. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. Alright, so he's got this Tezzeret that's about to go off, so I don't really have a lot of choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh man, we're so close to just being able to do that. So we're going to... We're going to refurbish Meteor Golem. Meteor Golem's going to hit Tezzeret the Schemer. There's a new version of Media Share controls. Instead of being your alert box in a separate widget with more advanced controls and modern moderation tools. Okay, so there's something new here. Great. Well, they did new stuff. It was working earlier today. I was wondering why the jar keeps going off. Alright, so let's go to my dashboard. See if we can find these tools they speak of. We'll see. Don't worry about Streamlabs, just smash. Right? The opponent said, ouch! I told him, I said, he said, I don't like him already. The opponent said he didn't like this guy already. Like, he's mean. In the next turn, we will Glorybringer. He said his deck is old. I said, well, it's pretty. All these guys with wrenches, but they ain't fixing nothing. That's funny. It really is. That is funny. Recent events. Aiden, you became a member? What? Alright, so we're going to repeat some stuff here. We're going to see what happens. I'm curious why this isn't working. Either way, 5 color control. Put you in timeout, poops. This would be a good fog deck. This would be a really good fog deck. You've never put anyone in timeout yet? You have once. You felt terrible. Well, I didn't want to time him out, but he wouldn't quit. He wouldn't quit. I'm glad you are all happy to be here. We'll see what we can do about the alert box. Apparently, there's some new settings with Streamlabs, and I'll have to fix those in a little bit here. Probably will not get them fixed during the stream, so I'm going to quit lagging the stream out and just close that out. Watch, they're all going to start coming in like back to back. You volunteer poopy as tribute, Miles. That first time always hurts. You guys are wrong. You guys are wrong. You would change your ways and learn from your mistakes. You guys haven't done anything wrong. You guys are actually really mild. Not saying that for you guys to get out of hand, but you guys are actually a really mild crew. I've spent some time in other chats, and like they can be a little crazy. I mean, most chats are really so. We've got to hit this Nissa. Nissa's got to go. Yeah, so Glorybringer is going to punch Nissa in the face. I don't like the fact that Johnny could just exile Glorybringer. I mean, we can take a hit. If he wants to down-tick Nissa, we can take a hit. Hey, Eric, play my Rakdos Unsealing deck soon. Kenneth, you got it, sir. Tell me it is on the Reddit. It's on the Reddit? we've got a donation bonus. You'll get a deck tech and a game, man. Yeah, I'll play that for you. I look forward to it, actually. I know that you stream sniped me one day because you wanted to see it played, so that's cool. Alright, we're going to take the hit off of Nissa if Nissa scries again or something like that. Mainly because I just kind of have to hit this Ajani. I can't allow Ajani to exile my Glorybringer, so yeah. It's on the Reddit. Alright, I will find it and we will play it, sir. I should probably make note of that. I'll remember it. We'll play it. The Glorybringer. Please bring glory. I mean, if he down ticks and swings with 2, we take 10, and then we swing back at him with Glorybringer. Hmm. Opponent said pretty good. Alright, so we want to attack Johnny. Johnny. Play our favorite song. You got it, bro. You got it. This one is ending right now anyway. I'll give you guys a little volume while we play this 4-color control, or 5-color control, and enjoy the music. I was hoping we'd win against that fog deck. Never give up. Never surrender. I was hoping we'd clock him, for sure. Yeah. Okay, so because I'm being asked, I am actually so sick of advertising in my streams and stuff, but you guys ask, so if you're a patron, you get a deck a month. If you're a $10 or more patron, and if you're not a patron and you just want to say, hey, I want an extra deck run, maybe you're a patron and you want an extra deck run, a $20 donation, it will get you a deck tech and a deck, or and a gameplay, just like the patrons do. And if you and if I don't like how it plays, I will play the second game. Like that, the second game I do reserve on me. If I don't play the second game, then I don't play the second game. If I do play the second game, or third, or fourth, or whatever, that's on me. And then if you want an actual league run, those are $50. So if you guys want that done, I will be more than happy to do it for you. As most of you know, I do try to make a living off of this stream. So if you guys want videos made, now donation bonus decks, I am 100% going to try to do those in their own individual video, because I feel that's kind of what you're buying. You're buying a deck, tech, and a gameplay video of your deck. So you can go to your buddies and be like, yo, this is my deck right here, check it out. You can send the link to your friends, things like that. Check out my deck. Tell me what you would do to it. What do you think? Ignore what the streamer says. Just tell me what you think's good or bad. That sort of thing. So but yeah, we're looking for another land here. Don't have a way to deal with this Glorybringer. Please don't kill our Glorybringer. Please give me a Combustible Gearhulk. Combustible Gearhulk would be so good right now. The opponent would be like, what? What the hell just happened? Cool, you've been absent. Wasn't sure about yeah, the pricing's exactly what we had talked about, so yeah. It was you guys in the community that actually made me say, hey, let's do this. I mean, if you guys want to buy a deck, like gameplay, then by all means, who am I to not sell you the one item I have to offer? That's bad business, ain't it? So yeah, I mean, I'll play it. I'll play it to the best of my ability. I played Justin's deck, and I feel so bad about it, but that's how the cookie crumbles in Magic sometimes. I mean, Justin had a killer Black-White Knight stack. Justin, I am 100% on putting Kitesail Freebooter in that deck, though. Like, if you're there, Justin, Kitesail Freebooter seems like probably the greatest card you're not running. I'm not joking, man. That card's exactly where I want to be. Combustible Gearhulk off the top just one time! Oh my goodness. Combustible would be so good, guys. Bideness. And we're going to hit Tezzeret in the face. So, Samet can deal 2 damage to us. When she gets to 7, she can, you know, search for 2 creatures or planeswalkers. That sort of thing. But as of right now, we're just, yeah. And we wanted a land. Land was good. We needed a land. Land was the other good out, okay? Combustible would have been like the nut. But, you know, we'll take a land. Why the hate? If he's hating on you, he actually likes you. Your personality's probably just as mean as his. So yeah, Madness. That's why. Yeah. He's like that. He's like that. Build the idol. Build, not idol. What? I have no clue what you're talking about. Oh, he's hating on Domri Raid. Hey, Domri was cool card. Like, I played like what was it, Xenos or whatever his name was. I liked that card. A lot of people weren't like fond of it. I loved the Stoneforge Mystic. What was her name? Oh my goodness. I want to say Kari, but it wasn't. The Boros Planeswalker, the one that hated Sorin. Xenagos, yeah, I like Xenagos, the red-white one, or the red-green one. He was really good. I like the God Xenagos too. But I'm trying to think of the Boros Planeswalker. Nahiri. Yeah, Nahiri. I like that Planeswalker too. I really enjoyed Nahiri. I won my second PPDQ with a Nahiri deck. Yeah. Well, there's Nissa back. Okay. Oh no, I messed up here. I should have played a Angel of Invention pre-combat, and I could have done more damage. We're still gonna go for Tezzeret. Nope, nope, nope. We're gonna go for Samet the Tested, and we're gonna go for Tezzeret. And the main reason I didn't play anything was I was hoping that if he's got a way to destroy something, he's going to destroy the Meteor Golem. You know, we just bring it back and deal with the other Planeswalker, but you know what? Cancel that. Let's play a... You know, I want to make the best use of my mana here. We're just going to go this route. We're just going to GPG. I mean, now if he destroys anything, we're just guaranteed to get it back, and we can play like Angel of Inventions, things like that next turn. So, yeah. 3 minutes up on the opponent. We're in game 1. Like, were we just bound to play like the longest decks ever? Yeah, I should have played the Angel. I should have played the Angel. Yeah. It... Yeah, it says Aiden just became a member. Aiden, if you're here, man, and you just membered up, dude, thank you very much. I thought that happened here a few days ago, but now it's just now coming in. So, Awakened Amalgam is always a bad card, true or false? I don't even remember what it is. He said he's got us game 2 and 3, but we might have him this one. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I have no clue what you guys got going on. Oh yeah, I've still got the music just cranking down. Let's put a cap out on. Is the music hearable right there? Cocky opponent. He don't even know what we've got game 2. Bring in those like, all right. So we've seen multiple Nissas, multiple Tezzerets. So these are good calls to be able to call, you know, Tezzeret and Nissa. He could easily just get stuck on his 5-color mana base, right? But we want to call Tezzeret because we want to get rid of as many Ethereum cells as possible. No, we're not in a league. Yeah. Don't show him too much. We've shown him Refurbished and God-Pharaoh's Gift and Meteor Golem. So, I mean, I told him, I said, you can scoop it up. He's like, no, I'm still fighting. I told him, I said, watch the clock then. We've got a hostile desert here. He said, oh my god. Actually going Cerberus. I mean, if he's got a board wipe right after he just cycled a Sweltering Suns, I'm okay with that. The main reason I'm going Cerberus is because if he throws it in the graveyard, then we're good. Oh my god, I just scooped. I just punted the whole thing. I pressed that F6, like not the F6, but the F2, and straight skipped through my yeah, I straight up misclicked. Oh well. You can't hear the music either, so I turned it down too low. Let's get it back up here. Volume up, please. I got you. I got you. It is a punt, but I don't think it's going to matter. I really don't think it's going to matter that much. It may. We will see. We'll see. I mean, we could have definitely put a major hurting on like this Nissa or something like that. We'll see. Turn that racket down anymore. What music, young man? Can you guys hear it better, or is it too much, or something like that? I can see you doing that, Jeff. Get out of my yard! Oh my God! The other day I was actually driving down the road, and I was like, oh God, I'm 15 miles an hour under the speed limit. I was just cruising, like just doing like 45. I live like 2 miles from where I was going, so I just cruised down to the store and cruised back. There was no traffic. I was like, oh. The big one was where there was a car coming and he passed in a passing zone that's totally adequate. The lines are there and everything, but I was like, oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe he passed right here. Couldn't have waited just 2 minutes, which kind of funny. We should probably bring in a braid. Glorybringers, fine. That's a haste creature. Probably don't need settle. Take out the settles. Can probably even cut back on maybe a Cathartic Reunion. Yeah, because we might get 2-for-1 here. He's got blue. I assume he's got negate. So I don't want to get like 3-for-1. So Cathartic Reunion probably needs to come out. But yeah. But yeah, anyway, dude was passing, and I was just thinking, God, he shouldn't even be passing here. And I was remembering, when I was here, I used to, all right, right around this curve up here, if nothing's coming, I can pass 2 cars. And I was getting mad at this dude for passing one car. Yeah. But I remember, yeah, it's crazy. Anyway. Boros Boons. Opponent is still a few minutes behind on the... Like, is that the goal here? Are we just clocking everyone? Right? Just clock them all. Okay, well, it's not the greatest. It's not the worst, but it's not the greatest. We can get a red source, which I'm confident we can. I mean, half the lands are red. We get a red source, start Tormenting Voice, go from there. We got one of the cards I'm pretty excited about. Yeah. This deck should never clock, right? Like, you're either going to know or you're not. Okay, well, I'm going to just play my Hostile Desert and pass. Clock them harder than I clock out at the end of my shift, buddy. Oh, I know how you feel. I know 100% how you're talking. Like, whew. It's time to go. It's time to go. I'm going to get rid of Pirate's Pillage because I can cast Tormenting Voice next turn. Maybe I should have gotten rid of a Plains. Yeah, I should have got rid of a Plains. That's okay, though. It's okay. He was coming in on the stream, but he was behind. Well, welcome to the future here, Boros. So with this deck, we are rocking around the clock. Apparently we're rocking around the clock. Rocking around the clock tonight. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I know we're going to play this Inspiring Advantage next turn. I'm going to Tormenting Voice, pitch this Meteor Golem. Now we're just going to get to the point where next turn I'm bringing back Meteor Golem. After that, we're just going to hard cast everything in the world. We're just going to come at him as hard as we possibly can. So this thing can grow if he wants, as long as he... Like, if he goes to tap out, we're great. Fling? Yeah. Fling! Hey, isn't Fling rotating? Because, like, we've got Thud now. We're going to have Rush build us a Thud deck. Do we let him just counter this Meteor Golem? Maybe we do. He said he's having mana problems. I said, well, you got enough for negate, though. So we play land. Let's go for the refurb. I'm going to go for it. We're just going to try to refurbish the Meteor Golem. Bam! That happened. Fling needs to be in the stack. Fling would probably be pretty good. Like, just... Okay. Oh, you're gonna exile that. Well, let me fling it at you. Let me fling it at you. There is another Nissa. That mana's coming in for him now, though. So Nissa upticks to 3, and then I just punch her? Sure. Seems good to me. Harambe Crunch? What? Harambe Crunch? I don't even... I'm trying. Harambe Crunch? I don't know. Fling a Gearhulk and then GPG back. Boy, doesn't that seem just absolutely terrific. Well, that is too bad. The opponent said he doesn't negate. That is 100% too bad. I'm on the Angel of Invention plan. We're going to do it. I'm going to do it pre-combat. We could have Tormented Voice. We're going to put the +1/1 counters on. attack Nissa, and passed. He said he lost again. I mean, he has Sweltering Suns. Sweltering Suns wipes the board. Like, what? Ain't nobody got time for Nagate. Right. Alright, well, I advertised to the opponent. Yeah, Buffalo Supreme Wheel. That's pretty good. He said he would have lost Legacy the Angel. He couldn't find a swamp. That's pretty good, actually. Couldn't find a swamp. Well, he's really not going to like our next turn. Because Meteor Golem's going to take out Samet. Because that's Meteor Golem's job, okay? You take out the Planeswalkers. It's what you're here for. You do your job, Meteor Golem. And it's going to be the Angel's job to beat our opponent in the face. So, you take out the Planeswalkers like you're supposed to. And you start working on that life total. There we go. And now we're presenting lethal next turn, so he said he's doomed. So he was thinking that he could just lost Legacy the Angels and then we wouldn't be able to beat him. Whereas there's only 2 Angels in the whole deck. He would have been heartbroken. He would have pulled both of them out of our hands. We'd have drawn 2 new cards for him and beat him to death with something else. Yep, so now he's got his black mana and can't do it. Yeah. What? Some buffalo sauce shots. Oh my god. Yeah, he was eating like some Buffalo Ranch pizza. This man likes his buffalo, right? That was a good game. That was pretty cool. We're gonna jump into one more here. Runs 5 colors, can't find the color he needs. That's my meme face, right? I need to do that. I need to have just to get my mustache curled real good, waxed up, right? Yeah, do meme face. We'll do that. We'll do that. I'll go pull that. We'll pull that image right there. Good night, y'all. It was fun. Bedtime for your old, yep. Unsubscribe. What? Oh, no, don't do it. Don't do it. He goes down as the DM. He's like, I don't like meme face. I don't like it. It's messed up. Alright, so we can Meteor Golem. Get ready for this. Yeah, this looks good. I'll keep it. Yo, one lady asked me for a... Oh man, why do I just read everything you guys say? I gotta quit that. Alright, mono black, here we go. Alright, so we're just gonna play our Montan. Our Montan. Good news is a Meteor Golem actually would stop most of this deck. Bad news is we don't have a real good way to get it back. But we're gonna go looking for it. We will go looking for it. Ooh. Graveyard Marshal. It may just be zombies. We'll play the Inspiring Vantage here, and we're going to go Cathartic Reunion. I'm going to pitch the Meteor Golem, and we got a little more land than I really want, so I'm going to throw away a land as well. Oh man, that's great. That's pretty good. So, you know, now we've got most of the mana we need to get into this refurbish. I mean, if we live that long, turn 5, we're going to be like just, you know, Cataclysmic Gearhulk, kind of go from there. We are taking 5 per turn right now, though, guys. So, like, we're a long way from actually getting any of this to really happen. Jeez. Alright. Alright. We've got one shot at blocking here. Please don't fatal push me. Please don't fatal push me. Good old Manland. Alright, that was enough to kill us right there. Yup. I mean, it's mean, guys. Mono black. That was turn 4. We were at 5. Oh yeah. Mono black, guys. Tilt. Tilt. Authority's gonna be decent. A brave. No. Well. Authority and Sweltering Suns. We'll back off of Cathartic Reunions. And Zetalpa's got nothing. I still want to throw Zetalpa in the graveyard. I think that's where I want to be. Pirate's Pillage. We'll back off one of those. I'm really just wanting to hardcast things here, so we're going to keep pretty much all of the creatures we have. Try to get into a settle. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of action here. Cataclysmic Gearhulk is a 4/5. Works really, really good against these matchups. So gotta go. You guys be good. Machine just broke down. Yeah, this man watches us while he's at work. So that's what Miles does. He's a maintenance man. Sits around waiting on something to break down so he can go fix it. Right? I used to love working maintenance. You'd like to see a rotation proof of this deck? Okay, so when you start looking at rotation proof, you're losing Approach of the Second Sun, you're losing Gideon's Intervention, you're losing Cast Out, you'll be losing a Braid, you're going to be losing Cathartic Reunion. Pirate's Pillage is going to stick around. I don't know if Tormenting Voice is currently in print, but if they didn't reprint it, you're losing Tormenting Voice, you're losing all the Gearhulks, you're losing GPG. And I think any deck that you're talking about is you would love to see a red-white deck. You're losing Authority of the Consuls, you're losing Inspiring Vantage, you're losing Sweltering Suns, you're losing Refurbish itself. Yeah. Torment. Okay, so you get to keep Tormenting Voice. Okay. So basically what you're saying is you just want to see a red-white deck. That would be a new version of this. Would just be any red-white deck. Not trying to be facetious or anything, but yeah, that's basically what you're asking for. Is yeah, you're looking for a red-white. Yeah, plains and mountains are staying in rotation, so you're good. Right? I've actually got. I'm going to be playing either red-white or the Mardu Tokens deck. I was talking to James about it before stream tonight, and he's like, "Man, this deck's pretty good." So we're gonna look into playing it. You know what? I'm just gonna play Authority here and wait. We don't have to be in a big hurry. Not when he doesn't start off fast. We don't have to be in a huge hurry. I should have played it on turn 1. You're right. I should have played it on turn 1. I'm not used to having it into the deck. So we'll wait. I think here I'm just going to the Tormenting Voice. We'll pitch a land. Like, now that I know I have more land, like, I didn't want to pitch it before the guaranteed ability to Sweltering Suns. So it was definitely a mistake to not play it, and then I probably should have. Ooh, Amit. And Met. That's bad. Shouldn't have pitched that land. Maybe I should have pitched a Refurbish. We got to stage here, which is horrible. So I mean, we'll take 4 damage next turn. Minimum. Yeah. It's bad. It's very bad. We need a runner land. This zombie deck's gonna whoop us. Yeah, whooping. A whooping. Ooh, gifted Aetherborn. It's the Aether. Yeah, Mono Black's very vicious right now, dude. Like, Mono Black is stupid good. Certain decks it just can't beat. What? What? Magic Online? We lost our Magic Online. It just closed. Bam. Done. Gone. You broke it for the Horde. You broke it. Yeah, we're getting the Boros Shocklands. That's going to be a lot of fun. Boros Shocklands, and we're going to have... like, we're not going to get, like, the... I don't think we get the black-white ones. The Orzhov Shocklands yet, but... We're winning so much they thought we were cheating. We probably are somehow. I don't know. We did try to clock some dude. He still beat us for it. We spent 20 minutes of our life for nothing. You know, whatever. Who was the real winner there? Yeah, me, because I hung out with you guys. Right? Okay, we'll say 13 minutes. We had him by 13 minutes, so, yeah. Authority is great here. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't think it's enough. Yeah, I don't think Authority is enough. We still got Authority down before creatures, and we didn't have anything else we could do on turn 3. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, waiting an extra turn on the Cathartic Reunion would have, like, proven to be even better. So waiting on, like, on another turn on Cathartic Reunion would have been the proper play, but you never know what's on your deck. So, I don't know what's going on. We're coming, opponent. We're coming. There we go. Everything's trying to open back up, guys. Oh, snap. Right. Boros, I think you're behind again, bro. I think you're behind again. Hit that live button. Make sure that you're caught up since you're watching live. If you guys are not watching live, then, you know. Oh, new Phyrexia. Yeah, I want to visit. After an obvious revisit to Phyrexia. Angrath's playing... Isn't he just from Tarkir? I thought he was just from Tarkir. Like, he was just a planeswalker that showed up from Tarkir. Like, I want to go visit Vivian's plane. Like, so the new storyline on Vivian's pretty cool. Like, she basically showed up to Ixalan. And, like, she's running around Ixalan, and she's like, what the hell are y'all doing here? Like, y'all got all these dinosaurs caged up, you're fighting them in a menagerie and things like that, and she just goes ham. Like, she's summoning Palaka worms and bears and all this other crazy stuff, and yeah, it's pretty sick. Another Sweltering Suns would be nice. Tormenting Voice isn't horrible here. The main reason I'm pitching this is because I really, really want to bring it back. Oh, man, we need a land. Land off the top. Please land off the top. Untap land off the top. Speaking of new Phyrexia, Yawgmoth did nothing wrong. Didn't he like go there to work on it there? And like New Phyrexia is like the replicators from what is it called? I forget what it's called. Come on, land off the top. The only out is a land off the top. You swear there's land in this deck? 24 of them. Yes, you are right. There are 24 land in this deck, and the next card, yeah, Stargate SG1, right? That's what New Phyrexia reminds me of. Oh no! Well, it was nice playing with you guys. We're dead on board. We'll show him. We'll show him. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah? Yeah? Well, we'll play another authority. Now we're at 10. Play a land. Come on, dude. Play a creature before you enter combat. Let's do this. You can do it, dude. Play a creature before you enter combat. Play a creature. Ah. Read your previous 2 messages if you didn't see them already. Okay. Madness says, no, not from Tarkir. There are no monitors on Tarkir. And they said his planes were never saw before. Never seen before. Okay. It'll be hard to do since her plane got blown to hell by Bolas. Maybe if we go to her origins. I didn't know that either. I did not know that it got blown to bits. I've yet to finish her story. I am going to finish it here soon. But yeah. Neg 1! No, opponent! That was a rough go for the Horde. It was a rough go, man. Love the deck, though, dude. I love this daggum deck. I think that, you know, the GPG decks are just absolutely terrific. And one of the same problems I had with them was any deck that's fast could just get under you. We brought in the Abrades, things like that, to try to stop him. But you know, that's where we were at. So, yeah, blown to heck. All right, my bad, Madness. Yeah, well, that is a thing. You know, YouTube didn't catch that. YouTube doesn't care. That's crazy. But anyway, I can't believe you, Pat Poopy, out of all things. You're just being facetious, aren't you? You agree this deck looks good. The deck is fun, guys. Like, if you want to have some fun, bringing back Combustible Gearhulks, things like that, it's absolutely terrific. I'm loving the inclusion of Meteor Golem in the deck. I think Meteor Golem's absolutely terrific. I would like to see some blue in the deck, honestly. Jeskai seems like it might be really, really good. You haven't seen the last of GPG. There's red-blue GPG with the taking extra combats. Why pass the turn when we can just take extra combats? I'm gonna be playing that again as a before it's gone deck. So you guys are gonna see that. We got some decks we're going to revisit before they're gone, just to have some fun with. So, you know, stick around if you guys want to see some of those. And, you know, if you like the deck, like the deck. If you like the content, then subscribe to the content, all the other good things. Thank each and every one of you for coming out. Kenneth, yeah, Combat Celebrant with Nexus. No. Combat Celebrant with GPG. And, Vizier of Many Faces. So you bring back a Combat Celebrant with GPG, and then you exert it. You'll take an extra combat at the beginning of your next combat. GPG stands for God-Pharaoh's Gift. God-Pharaoh's Gift. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you exile a creature. So you'll take an extra combat phase. And then once you take an extra combat phase, you'll trigger the God-Pharaoh's Gift again. You've also attacked with a creature, so you can use cards like Protein Raider. You can use cards like, you know, Vizier of Many Faces. You can use the new card that copies creatures that you've already copied. So you'll make a copy of your Combat Celebrant. That Combat Celebrant will untap the other Combat Celebrant. Now, it will have been exerted that turn, so you will not be able to exert that one again. but you'll untap the other combat celebrant, so you'll have, you know, more dudes, and you'll be able to take multiple combat steps per turn, getting multiple GPG triggers per turn. Holy crap, it goes haywire. Yeah, that deck, you got it. Yeah, it's a crazy deck, and you're looking at turn 4 and lights out. Not turn 4, here's a GPG, and I have a really big creature that you got to answer right now. No, it's turn 4 lights out. Deck's really cool, and I'm going to be playing that again here before long. So that deck actually doesn't use Refurbish. It uses Gate to the Afterlife. You can do it all on turn 4, but most of the time it's like turn 5 lights out. But yeah. You was second cause you was making sure Pharaoh was spelled right. I always put the A and the O after the R in the wrong spot. Yeah. Yeah. Like, guys, this was a really fun deck. I love these off the wall God-Pharaoh's gift decks. Anything with Combustible Gearhulk, you got me. I'm a big fan. So, you know, this was a really cool deck for the Horde. I appreciate it, man. We had a lot of fun with this. I know that everybody had a lot of fun hanging out playing this deck. So, that's all I've got, guys. That's it. That's all I've got. I am going to catch you guys tomorrow. If you are a patron, be on the lookout around 2 Central Time. I'm going to be doing a private stream. This very first one. You do not have to be a patron to find it. I'm going to post the link to the private stream a little bit later tonight or in the morning. If you're a follower on Patreon, you do not have to pay money to follow me over there. If I make public messages, everyone who follows can actually see those messages. So you don't have to give money. But if you're wanting in on the private streams, that's where I'm going to put them. We'll make tomorrow's link public. So I'm going to post tomorrow's surfing Reddit on both the Reddit and publicly on my Patreon. So if you guys want to check that out, you can. And it'll be open to everyone in chat, so if you guys want to check it out. But it is going to be a private stream, and I will wait till Friday before we make that public. So those streams will... I was originally going to wait till Sunday, but I'm going to start making my private streams public on Friday so that you guys got some Friday Night Magic stuff. So, you know, you got something else to watch on Friday for those of you that don't get a chance to catch it. But if you're live, you will have an opportunity to catch that tomorrow at 2 Central. And if you're not live, you'll have to wait till Friday. So, hey, there you go. Guys, my name's Eric. You've been watching SideboardMTG here on YouTube Gaming. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you had fun. And we'll catch you next time.